Hello everyone, welcome to iQuanta. In today's session, we are going to solve some LRDI sets from CAT 2020. We'll try to include sets from all the three slots. We'll be solving a range of sets in which we'll include easy ones as well as moderate and tough ones, okay? This session has a simple purpose to make you realize where you stand, how much you know already in LRDI. So in today's class, we'll be giving you sets to solve first by yourself, and then every set will have a detailed solution, okay? Now, if you talk about the LRDI section in CAT, since 2015, it started becoming tougher and tougher. And this year, LRDI in slot 2 and 3 was slightly tougher, okay? Now, to gain conceptual clarity in LRDI, you will have to learn all the concepts, okay? The basic concepts of each and every concept. So, along with classes, you always have to write the assignments that we are providing. And before CAT, you should have a target of solving somewhere around 500 plus LRDI sets, okay? So in iQuanta, we'll be providing you around 700 sets, all with video solutions. Once you are done with the syllabus, you have to start writing sectional mocks and full CAT mocks. Whatever doubts you encounter, you always have to ask them. Apart from mocks, you can also take some past CAT papers as a mock so that you have a good idea of the actual level of LRDI sets in CAT, okay? Also in CAT, you do not need to solve all the sets. Even if you just manage to solve 45 to 50% of the questions in the LRDI section, then you can easily touch 99 percentile in this section. Now to solve 50% of the sets, you should know which set to pick up and which set to leave. So you basically have to develop a skill of choosing the right sets, selecting the right sets. And that you will learn after you write a lot of mocks, okay? So keep writing sectionals and mocks. So keep solving 2 to 3 LRDI sets on a daily basis, and at the end of the day, if you want to get your doubts clarified, you have the iQuanta group on Facebook, okay? Just post your doubt over there and we'll provide you the detailed explanation of that particular set. You can also follow iQuanta on YouTube if you want more practice sets to solve. So now let us try to solve a set which came in CAT 2020 slot 1. Now basically in CAT, sometimes you have sets that are conventional, okay, based on conventional methods where you have a concept, you have to learn the concept, and then you can easily solve such sets. Sometimes there are sets in CAT which are not based on any particular concept. They are just random puzzles in which they will set up any logical problem where you will have to use pure logical reasoning to solve that particular set. So in this video, we are solving a set which is unconventional, not based on any particular concept. It will completely test your logical reasoning. So let's solve this set, and then at the end, you can judge whether it was easy, tough or moderate, okay? So the question is, the local office of app cab company evaluates the performance of 5 cab drivers, Arun, Barun, Chandan, Damodaran and Iman for their monthly payment based on ratings in 5 different parameters, P1 to P5 as given below. So P1, P2, P3, P5, all these are parameters. P1 parameter means timely arrival, P2 is behavior, P3 is comfortable ride, P4 is driver's familiarity with the route, and P5 is value for money. So these are basically the 5 parameters. Then based on feedback from the customers, the office assigns a rating from 1 to 5 in each of these parameters, okay? In these parameters, we have to give ratings from 1 to 5. Each rating is an integer from a low value of 1 to a high value of 5. So 1 rating means low rating and 5 ratings 2, 3, 4, 5. In that way the ratings are increasing, okay? The final rating of a driver is the average of his ratings in these 5 parameters. So whenever you want to find out the final rating of any particular driver, you will take the average of the ratings in these 5 parameters. The monthly payment of the driver has 2 parts, a fixed payment and a final rating based bonus. So there's a fixed payment for every driver and then there's final rating based bonus, okay? If a driver gets a rating of 1 in any of the parameters, he is not eligible to get the bonus. Understood? If a driver is getting rating 1 in any of the parameters, he is not eligible for a bonus. To be eligible for bonus, a driver also needs to get a rating of 5 in at least one of the parameters. So if you want to make a driver eligible for the bonus, he should get a rating of 5 in at least one of the parameters, okay? After that, the partial information related to the ratings of the drivers in different parameters and the monthly payment structure in rupees is given in the table below. So here we have been given the names of the drivers, the ratings that they are getting in these 5 parameters. We have also been given their fixed payment and then how we have to calculate the bonus for each and every driver, okay? The information given in the table is partial. We have not been given all the ratings for all the drivers. Okay. For example, we have rating 3 for Barun in parameter 1, then rating 3 for Damodar in parameter 2, like that. Okay. After that, the following additional facts are known. First one is Arun and Barun have got a rating of 5 in exactly one of the parameters. So we have to remember, whenever we solve a question, we will always make sure that Arun and Barun do not get a rating of 5 in more than one parameter, because they get a rating of 5 in exactly one. Okay. They have to be given rating of 5 in exactly one of the parameters. It can be any parameter. Okay. Chandan has got a rating of 5 in exactly two parameters. So for Chandan as well, we've been given that he will get a rating of 5 in exactly two parameters, not more than that, not less than that. Exactly means in exactly two parameters. Then second is, none of the drivers has got the same rating in three parameters. We'll always make sure that while we are providing them ratings, we'll make sure that no driver has same rating in three parameters. Okay. So I hope this is understood. Okay. There's not a lot of information to take care of over here. We have to take care when a driver is getting bonus, when he's not, how we have to calculate their monthly payments, and then we have to take care of the ratings that we'll give to Arun, Barun and Chandan. Okay. If we come to the questions, first one is, if Damodaran does not get a bonus, what is the maximum possible value of his rating? So Damodaran does not get a bonus. For not getting a bonus, we were told that if a driver gets a rating of 1 in any of the parameters, he is not eligible to get a bonus. So Damodaran will definitely get rating of 1 in any of the parameters, right? Now keeping that in mind, we have to find out what is the maximum possible value of his final rating. We were told final rating is the average of ratings in all 5 parameters. So now let us directly go to Damodaran. Okay, Damodaran is over here. He has been given a rating of 3 already in P2, right? We have to make sure that Damodaran does not get a bonus. That means in any of the parameters, definitely I will have to give him a rating of 1, because then he will not be eligible for the bonus. So let me give rating 1 to Damodar in any of the parameters. Now keeping this, we have to maximize the possible value of his final rating. If I have to maximize the final rating, I will have to maximize his rating in all the parameters, right? So 1 and 3 are fixed. Yes. Now what is the maximum rating that I can give to Damodar in P3, P4, P5? I have to maximize. Okay. Now what is the maximum rating that I can give to Damodar in P3, P4, P5? Maximum rating that can be given to any driver in any parameter is 5, right? So of course, let me give Damodaran rating 5 in any of the parameters. Okay. Now does that violate the conditions given in the question? No, because Damodaran still has a rating of 1, and if any driver has rating of 1 in any of the parameters, he is not eligible for the bonus. So even if we give Damodaran a rating of 5 in any of the parameters, he is still not eligible for a bonus because he has rating 1 in any one of the parameters. Then let us check what is the maximum rating that can be given in P4 and P5. Can I give Damodaran again a rating of 5 because I am maximizing, right? Can I give a rating of 5 to Damodaran in P4? Yes, that is possible, because for Damodaran we do not have any restriction that he cannot be given a particular rating 2 times, 3 times. Okay. Now if we come to P5, what is the maximum rating that can be given to Damodaran in P5? Can it be 5? No. Why? Because we were given that none of the drivers has got the same rating in 3 parameters. If I give 5 over here, that means Damodaran will have same rating in 3 parameters, P3, P4, P5, which will violate the given condition. So it will not be 5. So what is the next possible highest rating that can be given to Damodaran in P5? It will obviously be 4. So I will give rating 4 over here. So now this is the maximum rating that can be given to Damodaran, and he is not eligible for a bonus. We have to find out the final rating. That means we have to find out the average of all these ratings. So average, that means we'll find out the sum first of all the ratings of Damodaran, and we'll divide it by 5 because we have 5 quantities. So we have 4, 4, 8, 10, 18, 18 divided by 5, which gives us 3.6 as the correct answer. Okay. I hope this is understood. This was a very, very easy question. Okay. Just take care of the conditions given and then assign the ratings. Very easy. Let's go to the next question now. This is if Iman gets a bonus, what is the minimum possible value of his final rating? So we have to make sure that Iman gets a bonus. That means I will have to give Iman a rating of 5 in one of the parameters. Why? Because we were given that to be eligible for bonus, a driver also needs to get a rating of 5 in at least one of the parameters. So of course I will give Iman a rating of 5 in any of the parameters. Okay. So now he gets a bonus. What is the minimum possible value of his final rating? Here we have to minimize the final rating. Okay. If I have to minimize the final rating, I will minimize the rating of Iman as much as possible. So what is the minimum rating that I can give to Iman? Minimum rating is 1, but as soon as I give Iman a rating of 1 in any of the parameters, he will not be eligible for a bonus according to this condition given. Okay, so I will not give him a rating of 1. So next lowest rating that can be given to Iman will be 2. Then we already have a 2 over here as well in P5. Now again, can I give rating of 2 to Iman in any of the parameters? No, because then Iman will have rating 2 in 3 parameters, which violates this condition. Okay, so we cannot do that. What is the next rating that can be given to Iman in P3 and P4 so that final rating is minimized? The next minimum rating which can be given to Iman is 3, right? So I will give a rating of 3. Again, I can give a rating of 3 to Iman in P4 because this is not violating any conditions. So now I have the ratings of Iman in all the 5 parameters and we are satisfying all the conditions given. Okay, so let us try to find out the final rating. Just find out their average. So we have 5 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 divided by 5. So 5, 6, 11, 4, 15. 15 divided by 5, we get 3. 3 will be the correct answer to this question. I hope this is understood. You do not need to apply a lot of logic over here. Okay. In fact, not a lot of calculations are needed. Now let's go to the next question. The next question is, if all 5 drivers get bonus, what is the minimum possible value of monthly payment in rupees that a driver gets? So now we have to find out minimum possible value of monthly payment. Monthly payment is made up of fixed payment plus bonus. For bonus, I need to find out the final rating. So again, we come to final rating of these drivers. Okay. Now here we have to make sure that all 5 drivers get bonus. If all 5 drivers are getting bonus, none of the drivers will have rating 1 in any of the parameters. And they are getting bonus, so definitely I will give rating 5 to all these drivers in one of the parameters, then only they'll become eligible for the bonus. So let me give rating 5 to all these drivers first. Now they are eligible for the bonus because all 5 are getting bonus. Along with that, I have to minimize the possible value of the monthly payment. Monthly payment is made up of fixed payment, which we cannot change, plus it is made up of bonus. Bonus depends upon the final rating. So if I have to minimize the monthly payment of a person, of a driver, I will try to minimize his final rating. So let us try to minimize the final rating of all these drivers. Okay. So for Arun we were given that he will get rating 5 exactly once, right? Arun and Varun, they will get rating 5 in exactly 1, and Chandan will get a rating of 5 in exactly 2. So let me give Chandan a rating of 5 in any of the parameters. Okay. Now Chandan has rating 5 in 2 parameters. To Barun also I will give rating 5 in one of the parameters, let it be P2. Now my goal is to minimize the final ratings. For that I will minimize their ratings. So what is the minimum rating that I can give to Arun in the remaining parameters? Of course I'll give 2. I can again give 2. I can not give 2 again because then a driver will have a same rating in 3 parameters. So I will give rating 3. So this is the minimum rating that can be given to Arun. Let's talk about Barun now. 3, 5. Minimum that can be given will be 2 again, and then one more 2. We cannot write 2 anymore because then a driver will have same rating in 3 parameters. So I will write 3 again, next highest, right? Then 5, 5, 2 for Chandan is already there. I need to minimize his rating. What can be the minimum rating that can be given to Chandan? It will be 2. Can I give 2 again? No. So I will give 3. Then for Damodaran we have 5, 3. What is the minimum that I can give? I can give 2. 2, then I cannot have 2 again because then 3 will be same. So I will write 3 over here. For Iman, 5, 2 are already there. What is the minimum that I can give? It will be 2. Now Iman cannot be given 2 anymore because already he has a 2 rating in 2 of the parameters. So I'll give 3 and then again 3. So now I have the rating of all these drivers. I can easily find out their final rating as well. So final rating for Arun will be, let me write it over here. For Arun it will be 5, 4, 9 and 9, 7, 16. 16 by 5 we'll get 3.2. Okay, just find out the average of the ratings. Then for Barun it will be, we have 10, 10, 15 and 15 divided by 3 we get 3. Okay, And then for Chandan, we have 5, 5, 2, 2, 14, 3, 17. 17 by 5 is 3.4. So for C, we'll have 3.4 as the final rating. For D, it will be 5, 3, 8, 2, 10, 10, 5, 15, 15 by 5, we have 3. And then for Iman, we have 5, 6, 11, 11 for 15, 15, and then 3, right? Now I have the final rating. I can easily calculate the monthly payment of all these drivers. For A, it will be fixed payment of 1000 plus 250 into final rating. So 250 into 3.2 for Arun, it will be 250 into 3.2 is 800. Okay, so 1000 plus 800, that means 1800, right? For B, we have 1200. 1200 plus 200 into final rating of B. So 200 into 3, 600. 600 plus fixed payment 1200 will give us 1800 again. Okay. Then for C, we have 1400 plus 100 into final rating of C is 3.4. So 3.4 into 100 is 340. 340 plus 1400 will give us 1740. Okay. Let's calculate for D now. So for D, we have 1300 fixed payment plus the bonus. So 150 into final rating of D is 3. So 150 into 3 will be 450. 450 plus 1300, which gives us 1750. And at last we have E. For that we have 1100 plus 200 into final rating of E is 3. So 200 into 3 is 600. 600 plus 1100, 1700. Okay. We need to find out the minimum possible value of monthly payment. Among all these, minimum is 1700. So option B will be the correct answer. Okay. So even this was not very tough. There were some simple calculations needed. Let's go to the last question now. The last one is, if all 5 drivers get bonus, what is the maximum possible value of the monthly payment in rupees that a driver gets? Again, this is very similar to the previous question, but here all 5 drivers get bonus and maximum possible value of the monthly payment has to be calculated. So now here we'll maximize the ratings. Again, very quickly for Arun Barun, we'll give them rating 5 in exactly 1 parameter. For Chandan, rating 5 should be there in exactly 2 parameters. Also Damodar and Iman will also get bonus, so they will have 5, 5, right? Now I need to maximize the rating, so I will give highest possible ratings to everybody. Okay, so Arun, we have 5. Then can we give him 5 again? No, because Arun has rating 5 in exactly 1. So next highest that can be given to Arun will be 4. So 4, 4, we have 2 4s for Arun. He cannot be given a 4 again, so we'll give him 3 and then again a 3. For Barun, we have 3, 5. We cannot give rating 5 to Barun again because Barun has rating 5 in exactly 1 parameter. So next highest possible rating that can be given, it will be 4, then 4 again, and then we cannot give one more 4, so we'll give 3. Then for Chandan, we have 5, 5, 2. Of course, the next highest possible rating that can be given to Chandan will be 4 and again 4. For Damodaran, we have 5, 3. Can we give him a 5 again to Damodaran? Yes, because for Damodaran, we do not have any restriction. So we'll give 5 and then next highest possible ratings will be 4 and 4. Now for Iman, we have 5. We can give him a 5 again because there's no restriction on Iman. We cannot give him a 5 again because that will violate condition 2. And then we'll give next highest possible ratings, which are 4 and 4. Okay. So now we have the maximum possible rating for all the drivers. So let us calculate their final rating. Okay. Let us calculate the average quickly. So for A, we have 5, 4, 9, 9, 7, 16, 16, 3, 19. 19 by 5 is 3.8. For B, it will be 3, 5, 8, 8, 8, 16, 16, 19. 19 by 5 is 3.8 again. For C, it will be how much? 5, 5, 10, 16, 20. 20 by 5 is 4. For D, it will be 5, 5, 13, 13 and 8, 21. 21 by 5 is 4.2. And then at last we have rating for E, which will be 5, 5, 10, 18, 20. 20 by 5 is 4. Now let us quickly calculate their salaries. Okay. So for A, we have payment of 1000, which is fixed, and then 200 into final rating of A is 3.8. So 1000 plus 250 into for A final rating will be 3.8. So 250 into 3.8 gives us 950. Okay, so 1000 plus 950 will give us 1950. This is one of the salaries. Okay, and then next 1200 plus 200 into final rating of B, which is 3.8. So 200 into 3.8 will be 760. 760 plus 1200 will give us 1960. Okay, then next we have 1400 into 1400 plus 100 into final rating of C. Final rating of C is 4. So 100 into 4 and plus 1400. So 1400 plus 400 will give us 1800. So we'll have 1800. Then next we have Damodaran, 1300 plus 150 into final rating. For D, it is 4.2. So 150 into 4.2, if you calculate it, you will get 630. Okay, so 1300 plus 630, which gives us 1930. And then at last we have that for E, which is 1100 plus 200 into final rating. Final rating of E is 4. So 200 into 4 will give us 800, and then 800 plus 1100 will give us 1900. So we have these maximum salaries. Okay, which is the maximum among these? It is 1960. Option A will be the correct answer to this question. So this was a very easy set. Okay, I hope you have understood the solution completely. There was simple logics needed over here, not even very intense calculations. In CAT, you will rarely see a set which has intense calculation involved. The paper simply checks your logical thinking, okay? So if you have any doubt in this set, you can always comment. I have taken somewhere around 17 minutes to explain this set, but one can easily solve this set under 10 minutes, okay? So I hope this is understood. If you still have a doubt, please comment. Thank you.